It was a gathering of megastars, billionaires, culture, and candlelight. When Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez hosted their ultra-lavish wedding welcome dinner, the guest list alone could have headlined the Met Gala. But amidst the star power and moonlit ambience, one name, and one photo dump, managed to steal the spotlight: Kim Kardashian. True to form, Kim didn't just attend the Bezos pre-wedding bash. She documented it. And now the world gets to see what it looks like when billionaires celebrate love, Kardashian style. Her behind-the-scenes photos? Opulence incarnate. Let's talk about the look first. Kim arrived in a molten silver gown, a sculptural work of fashion art that shimmered with every step. The body-hugging silhouette and dramatic neckline left no doubt. She came to slay. The dress clung to her signature curves and glowed like moonlight on water, a choice that perfectly echoed the evening's theme of starlit elegance. In one photo, she posed alone on a marble staircase, bathed in golden lighting. The photo is worthy of a museum wall. Part Renaissance painting, part high-fashion editorial. Another showed her mid-laugh, glass in hand, with a background of twinkling lights and champagne towers. It wasn't just glamour. It was decadence on display. Next to Kim in several shots, none other than Kris Jenner, equally radiant in a black sequin gown. The mother-daughter duo struck a pose worthy of a Vogue spread, exuding confidence and dynasty energy. Kris' look was all about timeless elegance, her signature bob immaculately styled, her diamonds catching every flicker of light. But it wasn't just their looks that caught attention. It was the crowd. One photo showed Kim whispering something to Beyoncé. Yes, that Beyoncé, while standing near a candlelit floral arrangement that could rival a royal garden. Another snapshot captured Kim beside Oprah Winfrey, both looking effortlessly chic as they exchanged warm smiles. Was it small talk, or were they plotting something? The photo left fans buzzing with speculation. There was a photo with Leonardo DiCaprio, casually leaning against a column in a crisp tux, and another with Elon Musk, raising a glass of champagne like a toast to the absurdity of that very moment. Then came the photo carousel's real showstopper, a candid snap of Kim with Jeff and Lauren. Bezos, in a classic white dinner jacket, beamed like a man on top of the world. Lauren, wearing a gold gown that flowed like liquid sun, had her arm affectionately draped around Kim's waist. Three powerhouses, one frame, and a whole lot of wealth. Kim's caption? Minimal. Just a series of sparkle, heart, and flame emojis. Because really, what more was there to say? Of course, the internet did the talking for her. Within minutes, the comment section erupted. Kim understood the assignment. Rich people don't party. They ascend. And the ever-popular, when are we getting the documentary? But her post wasn't all glitz. She included quiet moments too. A snap of her slipping on heels in a hotel room. A blurry photo of candles reflecting off champagne glasses. A fleeting moment where Kris dabbed powder from her cheek before stepping into the glow. These weren't just party photos. They were a curated love letter to high society, Kardashian edition. The welcome dinner itself was nothing short of cinematic. Held at a private estate in Beverly Hills, the space was transformed into what one guest described as a celestial garden of Eden. Long banquet tables dressed in ivory linens were lined with gold-trimmed chairs. Chandeliers hung from trees. A live orchestra played while guests dined under the stars. Reports say the food was a fusion of French and Mediterranean cuisines, with truffle risotto, sea bass in citrus beurre blancs, and caviar-topped amuse-bouches. Dessert. A tower of macarons crafted to mirror the moon phases. Every detail, intentional. Every moment, photogenic. And Kim captured them all, or at least, the most iconic of them. Back at the hotel, her glam team worked around the clock. Her hairstylist posted a story of the final spray before she stepped out. Her makeup artist called it the richest beat of the year. And her stylist? They simply wrote, dripping in money. But this wasn't just another celebrity at a billionaire's soiree. This was Kim Kardashian, a woman who has redefined the blueprint for stardom, entering a room filled with titans, and still managing to stand out. Some guests brought plus ones. Kim brought legacy. And in true Kardashian fashion, she turned what might have been a private affair into a moment of public spectacle. A masterclass in image, influence, and timing. Even the Bezos-Sanchez love story, which has had its fair share of tabloid fuel, got a moment of sincerity through Kim's lens. One image showed the couple dancing, heads leaned together, oblivious to the flashing lights around them. It felt honest, intimate, as if the entire tech-industrial complex had melted away for a night of human joy. Kim's photos offered a backstage pass to a fantasy and reminded us why the world remains fascinated with her. She doesn't just attend events. She reframes them, amplifies them, repackages them for global consumption. And in doing so, she solidifies her place not just as a celebrity, but as a cultural historian of the elite. As the wedding weekend continued, more images trickled out, a yacht excursion here, a sunrise meditation there. But none carried the same narrative gravity as Kim's initial post. Because Kim understands better than most. Timing is everything. A single photo, dropped at the perfect moment, can eclipse an entire press release. And so, while the Bezos-Sanchez nuptials may be remembered for their scale, it's Kim's photo album that carved its place in pop culture memory. Her fans called it aspirational. Critics called it performative. But no one could ignore it. In an age of content saturation, Kim Kardashian still knows how to break through the noise. With nothing but a dress, a camera, and an eye for iconography. And the fascination doesn't stop with the photos themselves. It's what they represent. This wasn't just Kim snapping selfies at a glamorous soiree. It was a declaration. She is still at the top of her game, still moving in the rarest circles, still commanding global attention with a single carousel. Because make no mistake, being invited to Jeff Bezos' wedding weekend is no small thing. It's a symbol of ultimate status, a place reserved for the ultra-elite, business moguls, media empires, royalty of both Hollywood and Silicon Valley. And yet, even among that glittering echelon, Kim stood out. It's partly because she understands her audience. The fans, the critics, the industry insiders, they all watch her moves with eagle-eyed attention. They know when something is just for show, and when it's a power play. This was the latter, and she played it flawlessly. Take, for example, the deliberate styling. Her silver gown wasn't just elegant. It was a nod to futurism, to the wealth and tech-driven fantasy that Bezos himself embodies. The choice was clever, possibly even strategic. In a room filled with old money aesthetics, Kim brought a shimmer that felt cutting edge. Like a walking satellite dish, catching every camera's flash. And then there's her positioning in the photos. Always central, always framed to perfection. Her smile calculated, her angles precise. It's not vanity, it's branding. This is a woman who has turned herself into an empire by mastering the visual language of relevance. The shots she chose to post, none of them accidental. There's the one with Oprah, which immediately ignited speculation about a sit-down interview. The one with Lauren Sanchez, signaling solidarity between two media-savvy power women. The one where she's walking solo, past golden lighting and crystal-clear glassware, her gown trailing behind like royalty. Each image layered with intention. But perhaps the most telling moment, a single frame showing her with her phone in hand, face lit up by the screen. Not a selfie, but a meta moment. The content queen, mid-curation. It's as if she's reminding us, this entire event, this entire illusion of effortless glamour, will be brought to you through her lens. Behind every glimmer of wealth, behind every glass of Dom Perignon, there's a quiet awareness of narrative. And Kim is the one writing it, even without saying a word. Her post had no caption explaining the event. No tags, no context. Because she didn't need to explain. She knew the internet would do the rest. And it did. The headlines came rolling in. Kim Kardashian stuns at Bezos' wedding welcome dinner. Kim's surprise appearance lights up billionaire bash. Inside the party of the year, through Kim K's camera roll. Suddenly, she wasn't just a guest. She became the unofficial narrator of the Bezos-Sanchez celebration. And while the bride and groom were busy basking in love and luxury, Kim was once again turning someone else's moment into a canvas for her own myth-making. It's not cynical, it's genius. Because Kim Kardashian doesn't just live in the spotlight, she controls it. That's why this post matters more than just its aesthetics. It's a cultural artifact, a digital scroll etched with social cues, wealth hierarchies, and the modern language of influence. She isn't merely attending history. She's documenting it, shaping it, and ultimately, owning it. In a world where access equals power, Kim just reminded everyone that she still has the keys to every room that matters.